Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of H-Res 901, which recognizes the 49th anniversary of integrated schools in New Orleans, Louisiana. 49 years ago, Ruby Bridges became the first African-American student to attend an all-white William Frantz Elementary School in New Orleans. Amidst deadly threats, violence, and abuse, Ruby attended her first grade class every day over the course of the year. She was escorted to school by federal marshals just so she could receive the same education as her white peers. When Ruby entered her new classroom, the white students refused to sit and learn next to her. Ruby was fortunate to have Miss Barbara Henry as her teacher during this tumultuous year. Miss Henry instructed Ruby in an empty classroom over the course of the school year. The two played games, talked, and learned from each other amongst the racially tensed times. It is not surprising that Miss Bridges still considers her year with Miss Henry as one of the most pleasant times in her life. Outside the classroom, Ruby came face to face with the ugliness that erupted during this time. Militant segregationists took to the streets in protest, and riots erupted all over the city. Her family also felt the impact of her bravery. Her father, Avon Bridges, and her grandparents were all fired from their jobs. However, many folks, both black and white, supported the Bridges family during their trying times. People sent letters of support, neighbors watched after their house, and helpful friends and community members made financial contributions. In 1954, the Supreme Court ruled in Brown versus Board of Education that segregated schools violated the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. Prominent figures like Reverend Martin Luther King, Justice Thurgood Marshall, and the civil rights activists who are typically credited with moving the civil rights movement forward. While the story of Ruby Bridges is not widely known, her contributions to the movement are equally deserving of great recognition. Today, Ruby stands as a hero to all of us. She has taken the lessons she has learned from her youth and dedicated her life to helping students. Her foundation helps students deal with racism and diversity at school and within their own community. She also wrote Through My Eyes, explaining her first grade experience, and now partners with organizations that promote nonviolence in schools. Her monumental contributions to the American Civil Rights Movement deserve to be recognized. I want to thank Representative Gwen Moore for bringing this resolution forward and urge my colleagues to support this measure. I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman from Wisconsin.